Hey Ninjago fans, this is Lego J, and in today's video I'll be sharing my thoughts on what Ninjago Legacy should do in the future. I will be sharing a list of a Ninjago Legacy set from each season, not based on any Ninjago set in the past, but rather based on something that didn't appear in the set. So I will start with pilot episodes up until Seabound, and after that I will also give a list of some general sets that appear in multiple seasons, but that would be a great set for Ninjago Legacy to make. So starting with the pilot episodes, a great set would be part of the underworld. Where the ninja come up to the entrance and inside where Garmin and Wu meet. That general area. I think that'd be great as a temple kind of set. For season 1, Rise of the Snakes, I think something that was missed in the sets but that played a big part was the lost city of Ouroboros. I think the Slither Pit and the buildings surrounding it would make a great set. For season 2, I think a set that would definitely be a fan favorite would be Darius Mojo Jojo, where Lloyd trained. I think it was a great part of the season, and I think it would be great for that to be a set. For season 3, I mentioned this in a previous video, but I think the Ninjago spaceship with the Land Rovers will make an awesome set. I think that's something that LEGO has done before, with the spaceships, but something we haven't seen from Ninjago yet, and I think that's a very unique concept, and that would make a great set. For season 4, I think something that was missing in the sets was Chen's palace, like for example the throne room, where the ninja first come in. And I'll make a different video on this, but I think some of the elemental masters should have appeared there too. For season 5, I think something that would be a great Ninjago Legacy set would be some part of the Cloud Kingdom, in particular the tower where the Sword of Sanctuary was kept. Another thing in season 5 that did appear in a small part in a set, but I think could have been a much bigger set with more details, would be the Tomb of the First Magician Master. For season 6, I think something that was missing from the set but what played a big role is Ninjago. In particular, the place where the final battle, the final showdown with Manakon happened, kind of outside that temple. That played a huge part in the season. I think that really should have appeared in the set, and Ninjago Legacy should make that a set. For Day of the Departed, something that didn't appear in the set but I think should have been a set is the Hall of Villainy, which would be a pretty easy set to make. All you need is the minifigures and some stands and a room, and I really think it should be a Ninjago Legacy set. For season 7, I think LEGO Ninjago did a pretty good job of covering most of the places, but something that would have been nice to have is Borg's store that appeared in the beginning of the season, where he revealed the Borg watch. I think that would be cool to have as a Ninjago set. For season 8, it would be nice to have Mistake's tea shop as a Ninjago Legacy set. I played a pretty big role in that season, so it would be nice to have. For season 9, something that would be a great Ninjago Legacy set would be the Resistance hideouts, for example the Garbage Depot, saying that they played a pretty big role in that season as a whole. So that would be a great Ninjago Legacy set to have. For season 10, interestingly, there was no set for that season. There was only a minifigure pack with a few of the Oni, and I think something that would be a great set would be the Borg Tower Vaults, where the Realm Crystal was kept and where the Oni came through. And another perk of that being a set would be that you could put in there a lot of different artifacts that were kept there. That would be a very collectible set to have. For season 11, Lego covered most of the bases already. I think something was missing was Sorla's house, where the ninja came to once they found their way, and then Neverrealm, and where they were for quite a bit of time in that season. So I think that'll be a great set to have. For season 12, Prime Empire, I think something that was missing in the sets in a big way was Scott's Garage and the League of J hideout. I think that Scott's Garage especially played a big role in the season, and the League of J's helped the ninja come to where they got to. And I think that in general, in Prime Empire, it would be nice to have some buildings in the sets, so that would be a great way for that to happen. For season 13, I mentioned this in a previous video, but something that was missing in that season's sets was Shintaro above ground, not the dungeons. And I think it would be amazing to have the throne room as a set. Now for season 14 or the island, whatever you prefer, I think it would be nice for Ninjago Legacy to make the fake Wojira or Ronin's monster, whatever you want to call it. And as a side build, it would be funny to have Jay on the raft tied up. I think that would be great for Ninjago Legacy to make that as a set. For season 15 or Seabound, I think something that was missing was the Merlopian throne room, where the ninja came and where the coup happened. I think that played a pretty big role in the season, and I think it would be nice to have that as a set. And now here is my list of general Ninjago sets that appeared in multiple seasons that I think every single Ninjago fan will love to have. So let's go right ahead. One is Ed and Edna's Junkyard, that appeared in so many seasons, and that would be an amazing set. Mega Monster Amusement Park, that would be pretty big, but I think some part of it would make an amazing set. It played a big part in Ninjago. Another pretty big set would be Darkley's Boarding School. You could have the general build, doesn't have to be too big, but I think that appeared a bunch of times and it played a pretty big role. And this set, every single Ninjago fan for sure wants. Borg Tower, that will be the ultimate Ninjago set to have. Another Ninjago set that will be amazing to have is Katerion Prison, that appeared so many times, and the ninja were there a lot of times, played a very big role in Ninjago. Another place that played a big role is a police station where police commissioner was. Ninja came there quite a few times. Another place that played a big role, I think all these places play a big role in Ninjago, is Ninjago Museum of History. And I think that played the biggest role in season 7, where the Time Twins were. But there's so many things that you could put in there: artifacts, references, their hideout, so many things you could put in there. That'd be an awesome Ninjago set. And the next set, I think we did have it in part, the Monastery Spinjitzu, but I think you could have some of the rooms and you could have the hangar bay. I think it could become a pretty big set. Another Ninjago set that would be amazing to have is Explorers Club, that appeared in multiple episodes, and I think it's a pretty funny part of Ninjago, and I think it would be amazing for that to be a set. And the next set, I think, didn't play such a big role in Ninjago, but it would be nice to have, especially for Dareth, is Laffy's Karaoke Club. And in season 8, it played a pretty big role. I think that was the Sons of Garmadon's headquarters or hideout. And another big part of Ninjago. This NGTV building, or Ninjago News Center, the studio, that kind of thing. And maybe also the helicopter that a lot of scenes in Ninjago were filmed from. And I'm sure there's a lot more sets that could go on this list, but that's just what I come up with. And yeah, that'll be great for Lego to come out with all these sets. So that is my list of Ninjago Legacy sets that should be made in the future. It is quite a big list, but I think it would be amazing to have all these sets. And I think I'll be doing a different video about what minifigures should appear in Ninjago Legacy. And that'll pretty much be it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Peace.
Oh, I get it. You saw me use my elemental powers on those statue brothers, and now you want me to be your king. Oh, yeah, I'm flattered, but I can't be a king. I mean, I could. I'd be a great king, but I already have a job. I'm a full-time ninja, you know, master of lightning, saving the world, etc., etc.